One of my crazy ideas. Today they're going to train in the background with You Never Walk Alone.
That's a good idea, it's an interesting idea. I'm looking forward to this.
Boys, mentally we start to play the game now, okay? We are at Anfield. Let's go!
Underway through yet.
The first managers mentioned the ball in this competition. I know it's not an excuse, but what is the issue with it?
No, it's just different. It's just different, very different to a Premier League ball, and you have to adapt to that because it flies different. When you touch it, the grip is very different as well. So you adapt to that.
The first manager.
Why? Arsenal have absolutely messed up the transfer window. You were doing all right. You were doing well. You were saving money to get the best players available. And now what do? Nani goddamn Madueke for 50 million plus add-ons included. This deal does not make no goddamn sense unless those add-ons are 10 million. Unless the add-ons are 10 million and they're like goal bonuses, Champions League bonuses, Premier League winning bonuses. That's the only goddamn way this makes sense. And if they think Elanga is the benchmark, they're joking. They have to be joking. Arsenal have a good relationship with Chelsea. What the hell? Listen carefully. What the hell do Chelsea have on the owners? What the hell do Chelsea's owners have on the Cronkies? What the hell do Chelsea's board have on our board members? What do they have on us? Why? Why?
Welcome back, familia, to Northside LDN. You know what I'm saying? And big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Today we're going to get into, there's quite a bit of news surrounding Arsenal right now. Lovely day in Madrid. Ya sabe como é que cena funciona, familia. You already know, man. Lovely day in Madrid. And big up to everyone that's locked in. Everyone that is liking and subscribing, supporting the channel. Big up to all of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Familia in the house. And let's get straight into it. We're seeing reports Arsenal moved to secure Odegaard's future as Bayern Munich and PSG circle. It goes on to say in the article, Arsenal skipper Martin Odegaard has developed into one of the best. Okay, whatever. Let's get to the facts. Odegaard remains a key man in Arteta'S side. Okay, according, I don't even know how to say that article's name. I ain't even going to try. I don't even know where that's from. But anyway, there's reports that two European giants, Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain, are interested in signing the playmaker. Both clubs are reportedly keeping tabs on his situation, but Arsenal said to be adamant that they will keep hold of their captain. The same report claims that the Gunners are already planning to hand Odegaard a new contract to fend off any outside interest. Yeah, madness, absolute madness. Bayern Munich and PSG interested in getting Martin Odegaard. The Norwegian's current deal is running until 2028. So he's got 3 years left, just under 3 years left. The club reportedly aims to offer improved wages and clauses that reflect his growing leadership role within the squad. Crucially, the player representatives are already in negotiations with the club regarding these potential adjustments. This aligns with the recent extensions handed to Trossard and David Raya, which also included improved terms to reflect their importance to the side. Well, hopefully we're able, if the club do want to hold on to the player, at least hold on to the asset and actually extend his contract. That's all I'm saying. But I don't mind getting rid of Martin Odegaard. I don't think he's all that. So if PSG and Bayern actually want him, I don't see him getting into the PSG midfield. I'm just going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But I would use Odegaard like a cash cow. I'll be completely honest, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I did on FIFA. I just used him as a cash cow, bro. Literally, I sold him to Man City. I sold Odegaard on FIFA to Man City for 140 million. I think it was 135, 140 million. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie. They can have him. He's already on stupid wages. What's his wages again? I think it's like 240, 250. I think he's on a month. Odegaard. He can go. I don't see this guy getting into the PSG squad. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him getting into that midfield. Bayern as well don't like to overpay for players. So, do you know what I mean? Most of the time, Bayern will get a player if, you know, they can buy the player for free and then they can put him on like some big wages because they didn't have to pay the transfer fee. But I don't really see it. I don't really see it happening. I don't know. I think this is all paper talk, especially when it's around negotiation times. You start, you know what I'm saying? Negotiation talks, you start seeing all of a sudden players getting linked to all these clubs. Agents are going to do that, you know what I mean? They're going to see if the club's going to react, going to be reactionary, or they're going to, you know what I'm saying, just bite the bullet and pay what wants to be paid. I don't see Odegaard getting in over Vitinha or Fabio Ruiz for PSG. I don't see him getting into that midfield. I'll keep it 100. I don't see him getting into that midfield. Even Lee Kang-in, like I don't see him. I don't see him getting into the team, bro. Like I don't see them paying this kind of money, bro. They've not that I would say Odegaard is a Galactico, but you're gonna have to pay Galactico type prices to get him away from Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? Do I think he's worth 130, 100 M's? I don't think he's worth it, but I think Arsenal, that's what Arsenal would try to charge if they can. I know we're not great at selling, but they absolutely love Martin Odegaard here at Arsenal. They're not. I don't think they're going to let him go on a free. To be fair to Arsenal right now, we have been, you know, signing down our best players. Let's be honest. Let me be fair, as I always am. We locked down Saliba, Gabriel, Saka, all these players. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these players are integral to how good the team is right now. A lot of them, we've been able to tie them down with contracts. Now, I don't like the contract dealings of Trossard because I felt like it was a bumper pay when we was already struggling to get rid of the player. Why are you going to up Trossard's wages if you're struggling to get rid of him in the wages before you gave him the bumper pay and you see no future for the player? Doesn't make any sense. Making it harder for the club to negotiate to get rid of him in the future. It made absolutely no sense. David Raya, another one. We're giving him a contract extension. Why? Why are we giving David Raya a contract extension? When his contract is coming down to the last 2 years, why not just extend his contract and then give him a bumper pay? Makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it's just two birds, one stone. Do you know what I mean? If you want to keep him at the club, he's got 2 years going on his contract. I hear it. Why not make sure that you extend the stay and you protect the asset so that the club now has multiple years? Instead, we've bumped up his pay and he still needs to get a contract renewal, which means the next time we go into contract talks with David Raya, he's basically getting two pay jumps in the matter of what, months or a year. Like, it just doesn't make any logical sense. It really don't make any logical sense. But there you go. I don't see Martin Odegaard getting into PSG, and I don't see him wanting to hold bench, especially when he's a nailed-on starter at Arsenal. Whether you like Martin Odegaard or not, he's a nailed-on starter. That's the facts. You know what I'm saying? He's a nailed-on starter. So PSG as well as expectation. I don't think Odegaard lacks expectation. I don't think he wants to be at a club where you have to win. I think at Arsenal it's become very comfortable. You know, it doesn't matter. No matter if you're a loser, we love you. Do you know what I mean? That's how the majority of this club is. You know, it doesn't matter. We're family. Let's not judge. We listen and don't judge. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is over here. So I don't see him going anywhere. Especially he's the captain. I don't see him going anywhere. I think he loves this manager. The only way I see him even turning his head is if we start playing Eze. But I don't, from what we've seen so far, and we can only go off of what we've seen so far. Big up to everyone that's locked in. From what we've seen so far, Eze is the one that's being moved out of position, not Odegaard. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't really see how why Odegaard would want to leave. I think he's going to end up keeping his position. I see Bayern Munich against Frankfurt when they won 3-0. They had Götze in the middle, Kimmich, and they had Gnabry in the 10. You know, but they also got Elise there. Do you know what I mean? I'm just looking at some of their lineups. Do you know what I mean? Oh, crap. They actually paid Kane in the 10. Oh, I don't know what they were doing there. But anyway. Yeah, they've been playing Gnabry in the 10. I just don't see them paying the money. I'll just be real. I don't see them paying the money to get Martin Odegaard. Do you know what I mean? Whether you think he's an upgrade from Gnabry in the 10, I just don't see them paying the money. I'll be real. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. Let me get through some of the comments. Big up, man. Big up to everyone locked in. Paris Mandem, big up, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Agent Mikel, big up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Monty, man, did you go back out now, bro? The club was closed yesterday, bro. It's tonight. Big up Northside. Please get rid of Odegaard. Time to level up. I agree. Time to level up, bro. Yeah, I mean, time to cash in. He's injured a lot now. Yeah, that's another one. That's actually a good point as well. Not only is he not reliable at the end of the season when we need to get over the line, he's also now just injured all the time. You know what I mean? Back-to-back shoulder injuries. Then he got another injury again. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know. For me, I haven't seen development for Martin Odegaard. If you can get top money, this is where Arsenal go wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to cash in. The way, you remember when Liverpool cashed in for Coutinho? They cashed in at the right time, and then they went out there and got top players. You know what I'm saying? Getting Van Dijk's, getting top players, do you know what I'm saying? Getting Wijnaldum's, getting top players in, getting Firmino's, getting all the top players in. Sometimes you got to use one player as a sacrificial lamb, and you go back out there and you actually build a better squad. For the money you can get Odegaard with all the hype, Norwegian, he's still young, he gets all this PR at Arsenal, he's the captain. Bro, you can get better out there. For the money you can get from Martin Odegaard, especially 250, what's he on, 250 a week? What are we going to give him? 300 a week? That's ridiculous. For a captain that ain't won nothing, that is crazy. It's crazy money, bro. Let me look at City. Let me look at City, because I don't even know. Man City weekly player wages. Yeah, I'm saying. Hold on a sec. Let me see some of these contracts. Bro, Phil Foden's only now on 225,000, bro. Only now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? How many league titles has he won? Do you know what I'm saying? Their players get big contracts when they've won some stuff, man. We're just giving out big contract. Bernardo Silva's on 300,000 now. Do you know what I'm saying? How many trophies has he won with City? This is the difference. You see other clubs, their players getting rewarded based on trophies. We just reward players just to keep them here. This is what I hate. And then all of a sudden, what? So if Odegaard somehow wins the league this season, what? His next contract's going to be what? 450,000? Do you know what I mean? This is crazy, bro. The way we elevate these contracts is crazy, bro. I always felt Odegaard. I always sell Odegaard and Martinelli. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts, I die on that FIFA. I got 180, bro. Yo, that's what I'm saying. You got to cash in, bro. You got to cash in. We can get 80 from Bayern. I don't know if we'd sell at 80, bro. Like, I feel like they love this guy so much, they're not selling at 80, bro. I don't think they sell Martin Odegaard for 80. I think Arsenal will value Martin Odegaard more than that. I don't think he's worth that. In my opinion, I don't think he's worth that. But I think they would sell it, bro. I think they would sell it. And I think Bayern would be like, nah, too much money. Do you know what I'm saying? 100k, let's say Arsenal probably want Odegaard for like 100 million. If they would sell him to Bayern, 100 million, and probably say, yo, and then Odegaard would probably say, yo, I want close to 300k a week. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he wants a bumper deal. He's already on, what, 250? Do you know what I mean? So I just think the deal is just way too expensive for Bayern. Do you know what I mean? I think it's way too expensive for them, if they are even interested in Martin Odegaard. These players desperate for 5 years in case Mick Gladden training regime ends them. Bro, it's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. Big up AJ, man. Big up everyone in the building. You know what I mean? 3 injuries this season already. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Northside. What's Madrid saying? Yo, Madrid is lit, bro. It's mad hot. Madrid is lit. I can't lie. But yesterday I was ill, bro. Mad ill, bro. My throat, everything. I couldn't talk. Bro, I swear that I was so ill. You know what I mean? She went to the pharmacy to get me something because I was just mad ill, bro. Like mad ill, bro. Mad ill. Eze is number 10. We just need to get Saka and Timber deals. Sell Odegaard, Martinelli, Havertz next summer, G. Gabriel Jesus in January window. Listen, I agree with everything you just said there, but do you think the club's going to do that? Eze should be our starting number 10, but I still feel like he's going to go with Odegaard, but he loves this guy, bro. He loves this guy. He's going to go with Odegaard, bro. You know how much... Bro, Eze will be sacrificed to go on the left, bro. That's what he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have the same love anymore for Martinelli and Trossard. With Trossard, he never really... I don't ever think he was a big fan of Trossard, because when Trossard was in good form, he never really favoured him to continue giving him games back to back. But at the same time, You know what I mean? Saka and Timber. I reckon Saka's going to get done. Timber deal's going to get done. I reckon both of those deals will be fine. I don't think there's going to be any problems to get those deals done. Selling Odegaard, I just don't see him doing it. I don't see him selling Odegaard. This manager will not sell Odegaard. Martinelli, yes. Odegaard, no. But now that Martinelli has had impact in some games coming off the bench, I think he may think twice and then keep him. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he might actually keep Martin Odegaard. Because Odegaard's kind of saved him this season, because this season didn't start that great and he saved him in a couple of games. So I think now Arteta's going to be a little bit more like, okay, well, even though I can bring Moreno off the bench, I can also bring Martinelli off the bench. Do you know what I'm saying? And, you know, this guy panics, bro. When plan A isn't working, this guy starts panicking, start dashing bare man on the pitch. So I think he actually might end up keeping Martinelli, you know. I think Trossard will be the sacrificial lamb. I think that's the one that will go. And Jesus will go in January as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we keep seeing Jesus getting linked away in January. So I think that's going to just calmly just get resolved. I'll be real. Even 80 M's has come for Odegaard. Listen, I don't think he's worth 80 M's. But listen, if we got 80 M's, I wouldn't snuff at that. I would take that. If we can get more, obviously get more. But yeah, I'd take 80 M's. I don't think that's a bad price for Martin Odegaard because he's not worth that. He's not worth that, bro. Big up Northside. Big up, bro. Him going freeze up the armband too, since Mikel won't do the right thing by the team. I hear it. But he ain't gonna do that, bro. PSG versus Bayern beginning of next month. If Saka signs a 300k contract, wages only will be at 400 million a year for the club. It's crazy money, bro. It's crazy money. They need Wembley money. Well, they probably do to convince these players to stay because there's no trophies here. It is what it is, man. I said North Sardinia, you know. I said North Sardinia. You already know, man. You already know. North Sardinia in the house. You know what I'm saying? Jatamzaki. But yeah, bro. I think it's... we'll see. Interested. We'll see what happens with Odegaard. We'll see what happens with Odegaard. I reckon he just signs a new contract and he stays here. Yeah, I don't expect this to be a long saga. I don't see Odegaard pushing for a move. And I don't see the club really, you know, wanting him to leave. So... Odegaard to PSG or Bayern, we will see. You know what I'm saying? We will see. We will see. Apparently, Arsenal and Chelsea are linked, are interested in signing the AC Milan defender, Pavlovic. I don't know how you say. I don't know where he's from. Plays at AC Milan. Another defender. 24-year-old has been a key player for Italian club and has impressed with his performances. As per Milan Live, Chelsea and Arsenal are interested in securing his signature and will be interesting to see if they come forward with official proposal in coming weeks. The defender would cost 60 to 70 million. He is thought to be on the radar of Barcelona as well. Milan will not want to lose an important player like him, but they could be persuaded to sell the player if there's a suitable offer on the table. I don't know about this. But then again, we do love a defender here. We do love a defender here at Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? 60 to 70 million. Pavlovic. I don't even know about this guy. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't even know where these rumors come from, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Oi, my girl Sade, you know what I'm saying? That's the top singer. You know what I mean? Top singer. To be honest, Northside, we've been saying that we want to be a top club that requires paying big wages. I'm sick as well, bro. In bed, resting up. Yo, big up, man. Hopefully you get better, bro. Now, listen, my problem is not paying big wages. My problem is paying big wages. Do you know what I'm saying? My problem is paying big wages for players that haven't proven themselves. That's my problem. I want the club to be paying big wages. You know what I'm saying? But to the people that deserve it, because then we always get in the problem that we can't sell these players because we put them on wages that nobody else is willing to pay. So how about we learn from our past and we stop doing that? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to know. I wouldn't sell Odegaard at all. He is key in our team. That's just how I see it. What's he been key for? Was he key when we lost against Bayern? Was he key when we lost against PSG? Was he key when we got slapped up to Newcastle last season? Was he key when we got kicked at the cup to Man United? 10-man Man United, was he key? Because what has he actually been key for? I don't understand, man, talking about he's been key. What has he been key at doing or achieving or winning us? At least give me something to tell me what he's been key at. What, getting second year after year, bottling league titles, bottling cups, bottling Europe. What's he been key? I don't understand it. This is all hope. There's no facts behind that. It's all hope, bro. He ain't even been good for the last 2 years. Everything you're saying is hope because we ain't seen anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. Big up to everyone locked in. I don't get it. This whole, you know, people that love this manager, it's all hope because we don't. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some people, I guess, they love a hope, innit? They love a good hope. But 6 to 8 weeks of injury rumored. Let's see if he will fully recover. 2 games where he's subbed early. Arteta has finished Odegaard. I think he's taken away the best ability of Odegaard. Like the best Odegaard we saw, let's be honest, the best version of this team we saw was 22-23 season. That is the season. Like the football was great. Like I will give Arteta props for the football that we played that season. We played some excellent football that season. Excellent football. You saw nearly every player was excelling that season. Jesus, Martinelli, Saka, Odegaard, Xhaka, all of them. They were all excelling. That's when you know the system is working. You're making players either that need to pick up form or players reach another level that they didn't show previously. Do you know what I mean? It was a mix of like players elevating, players finding form, certain players, you know, the system hiding certain deficiencies. That's where you go, yo, that's a proper system. But over here now, like, what's this system getting the most out of, apart from the defenders? It's not getting the most out of players. It's not getting the most out of a lot of players. Like this system that we play now benefits more the defenders, bro, because they got 2 defensive midfielders sat in front of the defensive line. Everyone systematically needs to get back and defend. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't commit too many players forward a lot of times. We wait for set pieces. It's catered to defensive players. That's why Kivior lasted so long here. That's why Zinchenko lasted so long here, because it's a defensive setup that can hide those kind of players' frailties and weaknesses to their game because of the system. Not because they're necessarily that great. It's because of the system, bro. So I don't know, man. I don't know this hopium and copium when it comes to Odegaard. I don't really get it. Like Gabriel Jesus and Kai is on 445k a week that we need to get off the wage bill. That's a major problem, bro. Major problem. Do you know what I'm saying? He divides opinion because he's not good enough. When you're a baller, yeah, everyone agrees that you're a baller. Now, there's levels to being a baller, but everyone agrees. When it's divided opinion, a lot of the time, you ain't all that. You ain't all that. Some people just like the player, but just liking a player doesn't mean that the player is good enough, bro. I can't even lie. This Odegaard love fest, I don't know. What's he even bought us? Like, I don't get it. Players need to show their quality, bro. He doesn't show his quality often enough. Like, Odegaard will go for a purple patch, but this guy, he goes missing way too much, especially off the back of the last 2 poor years. To be defending him, he needs to prove a lot before you start defending him. But this is the problem with Arsenal. You know what I mean? They love to just give you credit only when he leaves. Do you know what it is with Arsenal? Yeah? Only when a player leaves does the fan base as a whole become honest. Do you know what I'm saying? When Havertz leaves, they'll be honest about, yeah, you know what, he wasn't a gunman. But when he was here, if you don't understand what Havertz brings to the game, you don't understand football. This is the thing they'll say to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, Jesus, he brings more than goals. It's the link-up play. This is what they'll tell you. But then when they had that in Lacazette, they cussed it. But when it's Jesus, it's a miracle. When they had that in Giroud, he can never be the starter for Arsenal. But when it was Jesus, oh, he's great at link-up play. Yeah, we've got our striker. He's cooking. Arteta's gonna cook with him. You'll hear the truth when the player's gone. That's when they're honest, isn't it? Because all of a sudden it doesn't represent the club anymore. Now they can be honest. They can take their bias aside. That's what I see, bro. This fan base is always like that. They'll tell you the truth after he's gone. Arteta has become a president for being for other big clubs owners to point at and say we need to give a rookie manager time. Amorim, Arteta's still a rookie manager who's good at building but not finishing. So I'm saying. I feel like this international break is dragging. Want to see how we set up against Fulham. Listen, we'll don't worry. Dead football will be back soon, bro. Our dead football will be back soon. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Trust me. Are you not entertained? Facts, they're still asking Gabriel Jesus as Gyökeres double. North, what's your thoughts on the UAE apparently close to buying United? Is that true? Do you know what I did see? Hold on. I actually wanted to chat about this. Hold on. Where is it? This made me so happy. Sir Jim Ratcliffe says he wants to give Ruben Amorim 3 years to improve himself. This is great, bro. This is great. This is great news, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I might get copyright, so let me know.
In the last hour, our chief correspondent, Carver Solokol, has it. Well, Jim Ratcliffe, who is in control of the sporting side of Manchester United at the moment, he's given an interview to the Times and Sunday Times Business podcast. And the quotes regarding Manchester United have just been released. And he's backing Ruben Amorim. And he says that he would like Amorim to stay in charge for 3 years.
Yes.
He says Ruben needs to demonstrate he is a great coach.
He needs time. He needs his players. He needs everyone to support him. Where was the club before? He's taken the club from a mess. Do you know what I'm saying? They need a new rebuild. It takes time. How long did it take Klopp? I agree. This is great news. This is excellent news. I think Jim Ratcliffe is, I think he's a visionary. I actually think he's a visionary. I think he's a visionary at Man United. And I think Man United need to realize, bro, Rome wasn't built in a day. Do you know what I'm saying? Rome was how can you compete with Liverpool? They're a dynasty. You can't compete with them. You've got to take time. Don't be entitled. 3 more years. 3 more bloody years. He has to prove that he's a good manager, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Ruben. Let's continue.
For 3 years. And then when he was asked if Amorim is going to get 3 years, he said, yes, that is where I would be. 3 years. Because football is not overnight.
Football is not overnight. You know what I'm saying? In Ruben, we trust. You know what I'm saying? Football's not overnight, man. This ain't FIFA. That's what he really wanted to say. He wanted to say this ain't FIFA, bro. This ain't career mode. You know what I'm saying? All these flipping, you know what I mean? All these social media guys all yapping. They don't know. They don't understand football, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If you've never done it, you can't judge it. Have you got your coaching badges? Have you ever done it? Have you managed a team? No, you ain't. Yeah? So trust Ruben, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Phase 6 incoming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Phase 6 incoming. You know what I'm saying? Judge him in May. At the end of phase 6.
Years. You also look at Arteta at Arsenal. He had a miserable time over the last couple of years. I think there he's talking about the fact that in Arteta's first season, they did win the FA Cup, but Arsenal finished 8th. In his second season, they finished 8th as well. Ratcliffe goes on to say we have to be patient. We have a long-term plan in it.
We have a long-term project. It is a long-term project. It's a youth project. Look at Arsenal. Look at Arteta. I mean, all he's won is 1 FA Cup in 6 years. I mean, look at it. Look at where he took the club from. He inherited the club when Unai finished 5th. He took us to 8th, 5th, and now we've just been finishing 2nd. Incredible journey, man. Incredible journey this season. Looks again like we're not going to win anything. Incredible. Do you know what? Madness. Man United are comparing themselves to Arsenal. Now, Arsenal's my football club, but listen, I'm not deluded. Man United are a bigger club than Arsenal, yeah? And you're comparing yourself to Arsenal now. How the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. I remember these guys being cocky when I grew up. Oh, we're never going to be like Arsenal. The last 10 years of Wenger, that would never be United. That would never be United. We've got Fergie, that will never be us. You lot are jokers. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Hold that. You know what I mean? Them Fergie years, what do you guys used to tell me? Let's not talk about the past. I don't want to hear about your past. I don't want to hear about your past, yeah? Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Growing up with these arrogant Man United fans, hold that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Every single year that your club is failing, I am over the moon. I'm celebrating. I have so many good moments, yeah, because you lot pissed me off in my childhood. I'll be honest, you lot pissed me off, yeah? You lot pissed me off. And now, yeah, believe it's a process, it's a project. I hope you lot enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like my mum says, enjoy. I want you to enjoy Ruben Amorim. He needs 3 more years, bro. He needs 3 more years. You project, give it time. You don't get sabed nada. You know what I'm saying? I hope you lot enjoy it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just deep that. Just deep that, because there's Arsenal fans like me that weren't accepting the last 10 years of Wenger, and you lot took the piss. You lot wanted to run jokes. You lot want to take, you Arsenal fans, yeah? You Man United fans, can you change? I don't see you lot changing your club. I see your club doing the same shit, yeah? Welcome to the position that I was in. You know what I'm saying? Phase 6, hold that. And there's nothing you can do. Well, there is something you can do, but I don't think enough of you are going to do it. That's the problem. Too many of your fans now have forgotten their history. Good. This is what happened to my club, and I didn't get no benner from none of you. Do you know what I'm saying? You just kept telling me that my club are losers and stuff like that. And I was like, no, I'm not a loser. Do you know what I'm saying? My club is moving like losers. No. You're Arsenal. You lot are jokers. Rare tear. Top 4's a trophy. Top 4's a trophy. You man can't even get top 4 no more. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not a trophy. You're right. But guess what? With Ruben Amorim, you guys keep finishing near relegation, bro. This is crazy. Long may it continue. I've got no love for Man United. Long may it continue, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm so happy that my cousin that's a Man United fan, I'm so glad that your club has taken his will to even watch United. He hasn't watched United for the last 5-6 years. He hasn't even watched United anymore. I'm so happy. It makes me wake up with a smile on my face, knowing that he can't bear to see his club. He can't even bear to watch the games. It just makes me happy inside. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to chat a lot of shit, and now he don't want to talk about football no more. I love it. I want to inject it into my veins. The fact that he can't watch Glory Man United no more. In my veins, bro. I love it. Can't lie. Looking around Madrid right now, knowing that there's so many Man United fans crying. You know what I'm saying? Stadium's a joke. Their fan base look like a joke. I can't even lie. I love it, bro. Because there was no empathy for Big North, bro, when I was going through it. These men didn't care. These men, they laughed at me. But guess what? I'm now laughing. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm now laughing. We're going to do the shmoney dance on your club's grave. I can't wait. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't wait. And like you told Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans back in the day, I don't care about your history. Don't talk to me about history. What are you doing in the here and the now? What are you doing in the here and the now? Do you know what I'm saying? That's what you man would say when you lot were winning. So I don't give a fuck. Don't talk to me about your past. I don't care. What are you doing in the here and the now? That's what I'm saying. This is great, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Man United fans, football's a humbler. Let's keep listening to. Big up Jim Ratcliffe, bro. That's my guy. That's my dog. Do you know what I'm saying? Agent Jim. Do you know what I'm saying? Agent Jim. Let's go.
Isn't just flicking a light switch. You can't run a club like Man.
You can't just flick on a light switch running a club. That's right, Jim. That's correct, Jim.
He's talking about the fact that in Arteta'S first season, they did win the FA Cup, but Arsenal finished 8th. In his second season, they finished 8th as well. Ratcliffe goes on to say we have to be patient. We have a long-term plan. It isn't just flicking a light switch. You can't run a club like Manchester United.
It's not just flicking on a light switch. That's right. We want to be like Arteta. We need the light bulb. With the light bulb, we need the journey. With the journey, we need the Anfield speakers. With the Anfield speakers, we need Salt Bay to serve the manager, serve Ruben Amorim meat in his mouth. After he served meat in his mouth, we need everybody to squeeze the lemon juices so then the whole team can deep throat lemon juices. After the lemon juices, we need to get a dog. We need to get a dog and call it Win. After we get a dog called Win, we need more merchandise. After we get more merchandise, we need phase 6. After phase 6, we need stadium expansion. Stadium expansion for winning nothing. This is a process, man. You want to be like Mick. Remember, your club wants to be like Super Duper Mick. Remember what Jim said? You want to be like Super Duper Mick, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Trust the process. Remember, you'd never be like Arsenal. And now Jim is talking about Arteta like he's the savior of football. Oh, well. Huh? How the mighty have fallen, eh? How the mighty have fallen, eh? Huh? Want to be like Arteta. It is a journey, guys. It's a journey. You can't just flick on the light switch, man. These men are crazy, bro. These men think you could just flip on it. Please, Jim's cooking. Let Jim talk.
United on knee-jerk reactions to some journalist who goes off on one.
We can't have knee-jerk reactions. We need level-headed Man United fans that believe in the process, trust the process, you know what I'm saying? And understand the phases and the journey we're trying to go through. That's right. We don't need knee-jerk reaction fans, bro. We need real fans that understand the journey just continues, bro. It's just a journey of continuation of winning nothing, bro. Doesn't matter. Yeah? Look how much money we made. Yeah, I'm saying no more fucking free lunches. Big up Jim, bro. No more fucking free lunches. We're not giving out no more fucking free lunch because Jim said he's never had a fucking free lunch. Don't talk to me about free lunch because Jim never had a fucking free lunch. So no more fucking free lunches. Yeah? Trust the process.
Every week. And then he was asked what would happen if the Glazers, who are the majority owners of Manchester United, said to him, you need to sack Ruben Amorim. Jim Ratcliffe said that is not going to happen. He also says that he believes that Manchester United, under his control, are going to become the most profitable club in the world. He defended the fact that he has made so many cuts at the club. We've seen around 400 people lose their jobs. There was I got to look at the fact that he's made so many cuts.
We need to talk about the free lunch.
Under his control, are going to become the most profitable club in the world. He defended the fact that he has made so many cuts at the club. We've seen around 400 people lose their jobs. There was the whole controversy about cancelling free lunches. He said,
no more free fucking lunches, bro. You man are taking the piss. No more free lunches at Old Trafford, bro. You man, bro, get your turkey dinosaurs, bring your packed lunch, go get a ham sandwich, go get a pickle and ham sandwich, go get a cucumber sandwich. You know what I'm saying? There's no more free lunches. We're not serving turkey dinosaurs anymore. We're not serving smiley face potatoes. We're not no more SpaghettiOs. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing it no more. You man taking a fucking piss, bro. You man a turkey dinosaur in the club out of bankruptcy, bro. What are you lot doing, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Man, we're flipping garlic bread. There's no more garlic bread, bro. There's no cheese dippers. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't ask for extra mayo. Don't ask for extra cheese on this ain't boss man shop. Do you know what I'm saying? Jim Ratcliffe saying, yo, you man, fuck off down to Sam's, bro. You man think I'm a dickhead, bro. No more, bro. No more sausage rolls. No more. We're not gonna have sausage roll. This is great. Continue.
Costs were too high.
Too high.
There's some fantastic people at Manchester United, but also a level of mediocrity. It had become bloated. I got a lot of flack for the free lunches, but no one's ever given me a free lunch.
No one's ever given me a fucking free lunch. When I'm asking for free lunches. No one's giving me a free lunch. Big Jim, never given me a fucking free lunch. Niggas asking me about fucking free lunch. Have I had lunch? Have I eaten lunch? Oh, let's continue. Free lunch. Let's
go. Also talked about some of the reactions from United fans and also the media who cover the club. He said the press sometimes, I don't understand. They want overnight success. They think it's a light switch. You can't run a club like Manchester United based on the knee-jerk reactions of some journalist who goes off on one every week. And he defended the Glazers. He said they get a bad reputation, but they're really nice people.
The Glazers get a bad reputation, bro. Aren't they like taking dividends out of the club? Even though we're taking away free lunches and sacking people. But they're nice people. They're nice people. You know? Just extracting money out the club that's dying. Come on, man. They're nice people, bro. They're so nice. They're so nice that, you know, uncooked chicken is there. The toilets are flooding. They're doing all they can. They're trying their best. Let's not be toxic. You know, you man always cussing the Glazers, man. Give them a rest, man. They get a bad rep. Jim said they're really nice people, man. Really nice people. I'm sure he's getting a nice little cutback. I'm sure he's getting his stocks going up. I'm sure he's financially they're nice people, bro. All they're trying to do is squeeze Man United for every penny that they can. Fucking nice people, man. what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You guys are negative when it comes to the Glazers, man. They're really nice people, Jim said. I think we can trust in Jim. In Jim, we can trust. In Jim, we trust. Let's continue.
And they're really passionate. And on Ruben Amorim, he also said, Ruben is a good guy. He's not had the best of seasons. He needs to demonstrate he's a great coach over 3 years. And he was asked, is he going to get 3 years? And he said, yes, that is where I would be.
Right, I want to bring Mike Phelan in.
There we go. Jim says yes. Jim says give it 3 years. I like it. I like it. I like it. Do you know what I mean? I like it. I like it. Jimmy knows the way we're gonna go. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. You know what I mean? I like it, man. I like it. I like what Jim's saying, bro. I think he's a visionary. Big up to Jim, my guy Jim. You know what I'm saying? Jim for the job. Jim will fix it, man. Jim the builder. Can he fix it? Jim the builder. Yes, he can. Just keep believing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man said, I don't care about good guy. We're 15th and we can't win 2 games in a row. He's a good guy, though. He's a good guy. He's a good guy, though, man. You, man, bro. I swear, Dan. He gets a bad rep, man, but he's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Man ain't having it. Big up Yusuf, man. He ain't having it. Yusuf said no. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing here Gyökeres' agent saying Man United offered more money, but Arsenal was his choice. Gyökeres preferred Arsenal over Man United. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now it's time for Gyökeres to prove himself. That's all great. You wanted to come to Arsenal, now you got to prove yourself, bro. Now you've got to start banging in goals, man. Declan Rice on international duty. What's this here? Declan Rice was speaking. Declan Rice said, I can play number 6 or number 8. I think now I am more of a box-to-box number 8. The manager has adjusted my position at Arsenal a bit this year, giving me a bit more freedom to drop deep, but to also get in the box when I can. I have 2 managers who lay it out really easy with the game plan, what I have to do and where I have to be. Obviously, I am the one that has to go and execute it. But when you have confidence in football, you feel unstoppable at times. I ended the season really strong last year and probably didn't start 1 or 2 games this season as good as I wanted, but I have picked up my form now. I feel really strong. I feel fit, really confident in my game, and hopefully the only way is up from here for England and Arsenal. Let me listen. Listen. Declan Rice for me doesn't have the attributes to play as an 8. I know Declan feels, obviously talking to journalists while he's representing England. I know he feels like he can do the job. The problem is Declan, yeah. I think when he makes late runs into the box, if we give him service, yeah, he can score a couple of headers and stuff like that. The problem is all-round play that is not suited to play the number 8 role. That's my problem. For me, Declan is more of a 6, protecting the back line and just passing it to somebody that can actually transition. I think Declan is very poor in the half turn. Declan doesn't have his passing and open play is not that great. I think Declan is great on corners. Free kicks, he's shown that he's got a lot of ability when it comes to free kicks and corners, 100%. In terms of winning the ball back and being aggressive, yes, Declan is good at those. He's got those attributes, but he's not somebody that's going to pick a pass from deep. He's not somebody that's going to be able to play out of tight spaces, quick on the half turn, technically sound. He's not technically sound, and he's not great on the half turn. And that is the thing. Like, you know what I mean? He's good at when an open play, when he's trying to run with the ball, he looks clunky, messy. He doesn't look composed. He's good when he passes the ball, makes a darting run into the box, and then receives it in the box. Then he can do something. Then he can be effective in the final third. He's not very creative. And that's why I don't think he's an 8. Sorry, I've seen better 8s. And it doesn't mean Declan's rubbish. Doesn't mean Declan doesn't have quality. Just Declan can't do certain things that other number 8s can do. And There's nothing wrong with that. Players, you need to know their limitations. Some of the best players I've seen have been limited as well. You have to see where players' strengths and weaknesses are of their game. And I know these days everyone starts crying and bawling because they think as soon as you point out a player's deficiencies, you're saying they're shit. I'm not saying Declan's shit. I don't think he's shit at all. I actually think Declan's a good player. He's just not the player that sometimes his fan base gas him up to be. But his fan base do this a lot. This manager does it a lot. He doesn't know how to. This manager's ID in terms of players and their positioning is very, very questionable. What did Arteta see for Zinchenko to be left back? What did Arteta see for Calafiori to be a left back? Both of these guys defensively 1v1 are fucking suspect. I'm just being honest. They're fucking suspect. What did Arteta see for Havertz to be a striker? That guy is wasteful in front of goal. Wasteful, which is why everybody wanted Gyökeres. You know what I mean? So, like I said, what did this manager ever see to play Moreno in the 10? What did he ever see to play Partey at right back? It's very questionable. Do you know what I'm saying? Very, very questionable. So there's a lot of decisions that you look at the player's attributes. Martinelli, everyone, whether you're Arteta in, Arteta out, everyone knows that Martinelli is the most dangerous through the middle, yet he constantly plays him on the left. He doesn't consistently play him through the middle. These are the things that you look at the manager and you say, listen, you're telling Declan to play the 8 when that's not his biggest strength. His strength is not playing in the 8. His strength is playing in the 6. That's where his attributes are better suited to. But this manager wants to do a mad thing. I remember when he wanted to play Havertz in the midfield. He played him in the midfield when Havertz first came to England. First came to Arsenal. He played Havertz in the midfield for about, I think it was like 17, 18 games. Arteta's been very questionable in certain positions that he played players, bro. Very questionable. Do you know what I'm saying? I will give him props to the way that he used Xhaka. I will give him props there. There's some players you give him props, but you know what I'm saying? Moving Ben White to right back instead of centre back, I'll give him props to that. You know what I'm saying? Playing Timber as a right back as well. So there's been players that you can praise, but there's been a lot of questionable decisions. And the problem is he's taken way too long to make those decisions, bro. That's a big problem. So listen, Declan, obviously he's going to believe in his ability. He's going to say that, yeah, he can play in the 8, he can play in the 6. I get it, but I don't think Declan is good enough to play in that position, bro. I'm just going to keep it honest. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100. You know what I mean? Arteta castrates every offensive player. He's so limited. He's just a system coach. That's what it is. And if the system was that great, then cool, we can get over the line. The problem is the system doesn't system when we need to get over the line. That's the biggest problem with it. You know what I mean? Pedri's a centre mid, not a defensive midfielder. Pedri's a baller. Who said he's a defensive midfielder? Okay. Yeah. Okay. It is what it is. What's man saying? Right, let's get to the next one. That's Declan Rice anyway. Let's get to the next bit of news. What's this here? Arsenal fans told Arteta's £42 million signing is playing like a man possessed. More Calafiori props. Calafiori has been nothing short of sensational for Arsenal this season. It wasn't sensational against Man City. But once again, here comes the PR behind this guy. I'm telling you, the guys that get the most PR, the guys that they're trying to hide their deficiencies. Calafiori's form has been so compelling that Danny Murphy believes Lewis Skelly may struggle for minutes. Lewis Skelly, who was arguably one of the best left-backs in the league last year, can't get a kick because Calafiori is playing like a man possessed. Relax. Lewis Skelly's been poor. Lewis Skelly's not a left-back. Lewis Skelly's not actually a defender. We're playing him there, but that's not his position. So, yeah, Calafiori is probably going to get in over Skelly due to the way that Skelly's playing. Yeah, I'm saying Skelly was poor in pre-season. Doesn't mean that Calafiori's been outstanding, bro. Like, Calafiori's had a couple of good games. I've seen this with Kivio. These men always do this, bro. These men always do this. Do you know what I mean? Like I've not seen Calafiori be consistent throughout the whole season, bro. So these men want to overgas Calafiori. A man possessed. We will see about a man possessed, bro. We'll see about a man possessed because this guy, for me, defensively has limitations. And just like I said about Zinchenko, a lot of people start gassing up Zinchenko. Oh, he's pivotal to the way that we play and stuff like that. When a defender, when your main strength to your game is not defending and winning your aerial duels and your 1v1s, I can't rate you. I can't rate you. How are you a defender that can't defend? Make that shit make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like, Ethan did a good job last season, yeah? Skelly did a good job last season. It's not his position, though. So I'm not actually fully surprised. I didn't expect him to fall off this much. Like, I think he's been poor this season. I can't lie. Lewis Skelly. You know what I'm saying? He was poor against what was it? Athletic Bilbao that he played? I think it was it was Athletic Bilbao. Because Athletic Bilbao that we played him, and we played what's his name? And we played, was it Athletic Bilbao? I can't even remember now what game it was. What game was it again? Olympiacos. That was it. Olympiacos. That's it. Olympiacos. We played Lewis Skelly and we played White. And yeah, Lewis Skelly was allowing too many crosses into the box. You know what I mean? He was not closing his man down. He was not stopping the crosses getting spammed into the box. So I can't lie. Yeah, man. I can't lie. He needs to step up. He does need to step up. At the same time, it's not his position. It's like, that's why I never got onto Partey when he played right back. That's why, as much as I can't cuss Moreno when he plays in the 10. It's just not his position. Like, what are we doing? Do you know what I mean? Like, when you start playing players out of position, it's like, how I can't really cuss them, because it's like, why are you putting them in that position anyway as a manager? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. These men love to overgas some of these players, bro. They love to overgas these players and tell us that they're scintillating and amazing and this and that. I just don't see it in it. I don't see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Calafiori is looking good because of the passes moving forward. He ain't reassuring at all, either defending, bro. And look at our approach. Yeah, once again, I told you the way that we play covers certain players' deficiencies to an extent. We've been playing our biggest games with 3 defensive midfielders. So of course you're not going to get exposed. Yeah, every day, bro. Every day I'm here, bro. Are you doing our IRL stream today? Yeah, today. Today there's like some park that we're gonna go to, and then there's some nice place that we're gonna eat and whatever. Like today we're gonna be active. We're gonna be active today. Do you know what I mean? I'm just charging my phone now because, to be fair, my phone charges a while, but I'm gonna also take my charger just in case that if after the first stream I need to recharge, I'll ask them when I'm in the place if I can charge. So yeah, today we're going to be active, bro. It's going to be more IRL streams, and I think, you know what, I was actually thinking I might actually do my breakfast shows, like, because basically I was talking to her and I was like saying, yo, I need to get my life a little bit more organized. So what I want to do is every day go live at the same time and have some structure, because there was that week, it was crazy. Like, it was doing really well. I was going like live like from midnight till like 6 and that. But I can't lie, that starts getting to you. I started getting drained. I'll be real with you. Like, I was getting drained. So the thing is like, I have to create something that's sustainable. And for me, if I go live at 9 a.m. every morning, and then I go live at, obviously, depending if there's a game, obviously we change it a little bit. If there's a game, we'll go live after the match reaction. But I'm talking about the evening. But 9 a.m., maybe 2 or 3 p.m. and then 10 p.m. or something. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just spread it out and be able to, you guys already know, like every day, North is going live at 9 a.m. Then he's live at 3 p.m. Then he's live at 10 p.m. Do you know what I'm saying? And that way, like, my life is more structured, because at the moment, it's just, yeah, I could do better. I'm still obviously putting out content and everything, but I could do better. And I just need to make sure that I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? I just need to make sure that I'm on it, and everything's more structured. But like I said, the 9 a.m., I'll probably just like go down to the park. Well, like when I'm in England, just maybe go down to the park or something and just do like a calm, like, do you know what I'm saying? Just chatting Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I think it's given me extra ideas. We're definitely going to start doing more cooking shows. The TikTok cooking show, the YouTube cooking show. And yeah, those are going to be the two main ones that I want to introduce. And that's when I see any nonsense from Top Gooners on TikTok or on YouTube. Or we could do the cooking show. Because I love catching these men waffling. I've seen some videos of Igal waffling. You know, we may need to address some of that. But it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man, just being more organized and yeah, man. I think when I move here as well, it'll be cool to continue doing these IRL streams as well. That like I can still go out, do my thing, and still like, you know what I mean, be live and make content and stuff like that. So because this one thing I like about Spain is like this country actually makes you want to be outside. You know, it's got the weather for it. I don't mind like doing IRL streams and going here, going there, doing this, doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it just here it makes you like, yeah, like, I enjoy it. I actually enjoy it. Yeah, I find it fun. And like I said, yeah, just I don't know, man. It's just adding more different type of content to the channel. Obviously, the main content always Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like obviously I'm doing the IRL streams, which is why I'm doing this football stream now, an hour of just talking about football. Yeah, that's always going to be the bread and butter of the channel. Always, that's never going to change. But also doing other stuff, man, because you know it gets to a point where you're like, yeah, sometimes you want to talk about other things. You know what I mean? Instead of always repeating yourself, and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Today's going to be good. Obviously, when I get in the club, I won't be able to continue the stream. But yeah, I'm about to leave soon, so I'm probably going to go live in like go. I'll do the IRL live stream in about 2 hours, and then later on another live stream, another IRL live stream later on, probably from like I don't know 9ish or something. So yeah, man. Yeah, still a lot that I'm gonna see. Yeah, I'm saying she's got it all planned for me anyway. At the moment, I'm still not fully convinced about moving here. I'll be completely honest. But I do like Madrid. But yeah, there's still more that I need to see. Yesterday, obviously, saw quite a lot, the center and everything else like that. But I still need to see. Like I said, like there's certain things that is a must for me if I'm going to move somewhere. And those boxes, they still need to be ticked. Obviously, I still got time. But we will see, man. We will see. But at the moment, like Madrid is not as expensive as I thought it was. Also, people seem quite friendly. You do get a lot of... The one thing I do realize about Madrid in comparison to Barcelona, I feel like there's way more Latinos in Barcelona. I don't feel like people stare as much because obviously I'm black, she's white, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get a bit more looks here. Not that that bothers me, that doesn't bother me at all. But that's something that I noticed. Where in Barcelona, I felt like there was more... I saw more interracial, you know what I'm saying? Like people mix a bit more. Here, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a bit, maybe it's a bit early for me to judge, but yeah. I definitely feel like Barcelona is definitely a more Latin, you know what I mean? Kind of vibe. When we was having beers and that yesterday, there was one woman, girl, and I was asking her like, you know what I mean? She's Peruvian. Obviously, my ex is half Peruvian. I said to her, there's a restaurant. So there's a restaurant that we're gonna go eat at. It's called Quechua. I think Quechua is the native language of Peru, and Peru got the best food in South America, in my opinion. I've tried a lot. They've got the best cuisine. So I want to go eat some of that food. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, fair play to my ex for showing me that food. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise I probably would have not known about Peruvian food. Peruvian food bangs, bro. absolutely slap. So if I go to the Peruvian restaurant, I'll definitely show you lot the cuisine, the food, the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's where like they you gotta give your hats off to Peru, and their food is buff, bro. Buff. I'm telling you, you won't go wrong. Go to an authentic place. Don't go. London ain't got no Peruvian places. You need to come into Spain or obviously go to South America. But yeah, don't go to the ones in London because they're rubbish. They don't use authentic ingredients. They cheapskate it, so it doesn't taste the same. So don't go to a Peruvian place in London. It ain't gonna be good. I think there's one place, and the only good thing that they really do is the starters. Like the mains are still not good enough. So I wouldn't recommend going to a Peruvian place in London. But if you're here in Spain, there's plenty of Peruvian restaurants. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? The range of different types of food. They've got fusion with Chinese food, Asian food. They've got all sorts. They got food with like sauces, like stews, but then they also got fried stuff. You know what I'm saying? I love Colombians, but their cuisine can become very, very repetitive. Very repetitive. Even though I like it, it's very fried. It's very repetitive when it comes to Colombian food. I think, you know what I mean? Listen, Colombians have got it down for the dancing. Peruvians have got it down for the food. I can't lie. You can't test them with the food. I can't even lie. And I know Colombians that even said that, listen, you can't test Peruvian food. Like, yeah, I mean, that's the great thing about the world, isn't it? Not everyone can't have everything, can it? You know what I'm saying? Colombians for the dancing, Peruvians for the munch, bro. Those two are superstars in those two areas. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. And yeah, I'm gonna try and well, yesterday I tried something. It was like a Spanish thing. It was almost like a chicken fillet, like a chicken escalope, almost like a chicken escalope, but it was like it was actually like ham, and then it had cheese and stuff like that. I thought it was all right. It could have used some more seasoning. It was Spanish. Like, I can't lie, I could have used some more seasoning. I felt like there was not enough salt. Could have used some pepper in there. It was calm, but so far, like, I can't even lie. Like, it doesn't touch Latin food. Like, you know what I mean? It's just my taste, innit? Like, Latin food just got that extra flavor, that extra oomph. I don't know. The Spanish food just doesn't. I don't know. So far, like I said, it was calm. I liked it. It was calm, but I don't think it was all that. Do you know what I'm saying? It was just calm. You know what I mean? Yeah, Latin food's still number one. Like, out here, still number one. I'm just being honest. I think like I said, I just don't feel like there's much like when it comes to Spanish cuisine. I'm not trying to be horrible. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying it. I'm saying it how I see it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Obviously, like I said, but this happens to every cuisine. No matter what country you're from, I'm not eating your seafood really because I'm not really a seafood person. So that's not really what caters to me. So then I'm looking at everything else. But that's no matter what country it is. But I know I'm just gonna be about Latinos, isn't it? There's too much things I like about Latinos here to know. Like, I like the food, I like the culture, I like the music. Like yesterday they were playing, like we went through, they had like some free concert. Like, you never get this in the UK. And big up to Spain for this, man. Like, there was like a free concert. It was like some flamenco pop or whatever. And yeah, they were playing like their music. Obviously, I just don't like flamenco, innit? And I don't like, I don't know, man. This is listen, I just like what I like. I like the Latin vibe. I like Latin food. Like the women. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Spanish stuff. Like, I like Spanish beer. Like, I like the country. I think the ones I've met have been very nice. I think Spain have got, you know, a beautiful country. But when it comes to certain other things, man, I just think Latinos do it better. I can't lie to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Latinos do it better, bro. I'm just going to keep it 100. I ain't trying to offend no one. So anyone that's Spanish in the chat, listen, it's just my preference. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, yeah, everybody it's bare people that was there. They were really enjoying it. And it was like a square, and they have that in Portugal. And they were playing like flamenco pop and everything. And yeah, I don't know, man. Some people may think, North, you're set in your ways, but I just like what I like. You know what I'm saying? I just like what I like. But it was cool. It was nice to see. I didn't record it, but they was like, they were playing like live instruments. It was free. There was like all these restaurants around this concert square. and they were playing live music, and it was cool, man. I think they do a lot of Spanish people do a lot of like free cool stuff. Like if you're into that, you know what I mean. Not everything revolves around money, which I think is quite nice. They give back to the community. So big up to Spain for that. I think that's great, you know, that they do that. And a lot of the service has been good as well. When I go somewhere, like they're very polite. When you go into the bars, you know what I mean? I can't lie. My interaction with Spanish people has been positive. They've been very nice, very welcome and very warm. So yeah, that's something that I like, you know, about Spain. Obviously, like any country, not everyone's going to be like that, but I haven't run into it yet. You know, there's some rude people in Portugal. There's some very rude people in Portugal. Some, you know what I'm saying? But there's some very nice people too. So that's everywhere. But I haven't run into any problems here. Don't like, haven't been harassed by anyone really. Like obviously here in Madrid, there's a lot of like Senegalese like selling stuff, and they've been cool. You know, obviously they're trying to sell, but you know, I just be nice to them. Do you know what I mean? I just like sorry. I literally, because I got my card, I ain't got no cash. You know what I'm saying? I got my card, I ain't got my cash. I got my card, I ain't got no cash. Sometimes I felt bad. Like one Senegalese lady, she was there with her baby. It was like wrapped behind, and the baby was so small, so cute. And if I had change, I'd give it to her, but I don't, innit? And like I don't use, like, you know, when people got the machines and stuff, like I don't really want to put like my card through, because like, you know what I mean? You got to be skeptical of people, unfortunately, in life. You know, it would have been great if you don't have to be like that, but I didn't have any change to give her, you know what I mean? But she had a cute little baby, man. Cute little baby. I was just sleeping, was just quiet, just there sleeping, like chilling. Do you know what I mean? While she was working, like, you know what I mean? So now big up to all the Africans here, man, working hard, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Do you know what I mean? I feel bad, but sometimes the thing with me, like I feel so bad, I want to help people, that I'm like, I can't save everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I feel bad because I just feel bad, man. Like certain people have to suffer just because they were born somewhere else and try to find, you know what I mean? It's like, so life is like a roll of a dice. Like you don't choose where you're born or what country you're from or whatever. You're just put in the situation that you're put in and you try and make the most out of it. And some people just unlucky, man. Unlucky. You know, you don't get born and go, oh, I want to be this and be this or that, or, you know, be born in somewhere where there's stability. So yeah, it's sad when I see people going through stuff. I've got empathy for people, you know. So yeah, especially, you know, yeah. So when I see that always gets me a little bit down. When they ask me for a blem, I always give it to them. And she was like, "No, stop giving to them." I'm like, "Listen, just give them the blem, man. What does it cost me? You know what I mean? A pack of blems here is like €5. So why am I just give them a blem. I ain't got change to give them. I'll give them a blem, bro. Leave them. Do you know what I'm saying? Life is hard enough for them. And she was like, no. I was like, no, leave it. And then she was like, okay. I guess like when you're here, you start getting numb to it, innit? But I'm like, nah, man, just let them have a little cigarette, man. Life is hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? If that gives them a little 5 minutes of happiness, leave it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean, just sometimes, you know, it don't cost you nothing. It makes someone's day a little bit, whether you agree with it or not. It makes someone's day. Just leave it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's all, like, not because you do things for good karma back, but God sees your heart. You know what I'm saying? That when you can give, you give, in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, if anyone stops me and, like, you know, for the kid, I'll rather go, like, and this is what my mum taught me, innit? Like, if they got a baby or a young kid, I'm like, okay, I'll go buy the ingredient that you need. Like, you need milk. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was in Colombia, like, one guy, he was like, bro, I felt so bad for him. He was like, please, I just need milk for my kid. People think I'm a drug addict. I'm not. I'm homeless and whatever. I said, you need the milk for the kid, yeah? He's like, yeah. Went there, bought him free milk, bro. It cost the milk, because in South America, they said that you buy the milk. You can buy the milk in bags. Like the cheap milk, you can buy in bags, like fresh milk. Bought like 3 of them. Came to like 20p. 20p for 3 bags of, like, the big bags of milk. Man didn't have that. I bought it. The guy almost got emotional. Do you know what I'm saying? So then I bought him like yeah. Yeah, I'm saying no. It was my ex that bought it because we said yo, buy it. So my ex bought it. Yeah, I'm saying 20p. What's it gonna do? Do you know what I'm saying? But make someone. Do you know what I mean? He needed milk, and he needed milk because like, why would you ask for milk? Do you know what I'm saying? Because he had a little kid. I don't know, man. Those are the things I like doing. I like giving to people that genuinely want it, and I know we prejudge. Some people look like drug addicts and stuff. Some people are not. Some people are just homeless. You know what I'm saying? And we just judge. But for me, I think the safe thing is always just buying them what they need. Oh, you need milk? Okay, well, I'll buy it then. If they say no, that's the trick. If they say no, it's not the milk. Okay, so you want money in it. You want money, but you want money for what? To go buy something that you shouldn't. Right now, we're not giving you that. If you want a sandwich or something like that, right, I'll buy you the sandwich now. You know what I'm saying? At least I know where my money's going. I'll buy you the sandwich now. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones, man. But yeah, I don't know. I just hate seeing people going through like not having basic needs. I don't like seeing it at all. Some people I see, they pass them, they don't even care. Their life is good, they don't care. But I care. I don't know why, but I care, innit? I do care. It's just frustrating that you can't help everyone, innit? Those are the things I hate seeing. But yeah, over here, to be honest, I haven't really seen many like homeless people. I just seen a lot of people like hustling. That's why I see a lot of people hustling out here in Madrid. But you tell them that no thank you and they go away. They don't like insert themselves. They go away if you tell them to, no thank you, I'm okay, thank you. You know what I mean? Always be polite. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's just a completely different lifestyle here. But yeah, hopefully today I get to see a lot more, get to do a lot more, get to show you guys a lot more. And another thing I wanted to say, actually, big up to Spanish people. Yeah, this is something I will big up Spanish people for as well. Every time I stop a Spanish person so far, and I just randomly ask them a question, there's none of this what I get in London. Or what do you want? Are you gonna rub me? All that stupidness. Yeah, I'm saying. You know what I mean? Cold black. What's a cold black, Ruckus? We got some hungry looking at the front gate. You know what I'm saying? That's the bullshit you get in London, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got a cold black. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody treat me like cold black. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be real. Every time I talk and stuff, like it's always been calm. That whether I speak Spanish, whether I speak English, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, none of this I see a lot of times in central London. Like everyone just jumping, like fuck here now, bro. Like my skin's just black. It doesn't mean I'm gonna rob you. Like you're right. Do you know what I'm saying? Fuck here now. But yeah, that's one thing I do like so far in Spain. I've not been treated like that. And me, I don't care what no one says. I'm black, bro. I got a black hairstyle right now. I got braids in everything. I'm black, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm black and I'm proud. And nothing. So big up to the Spanish people. Do you know what I'm saying? Every time, you know what I'm saying, you got Oxford Street, they're looking at you like you ain't got money. Bro, if I didn't have money, I wouldn't be here. Do you know what I'm saying? If I'm here to spend money, bro. They're looking at you like, you know what I'm saying? You go in it, bro. Do you know how many times I've been into a shop here in London and they're like, it's a cold black. What do you mean, bro? We got some hungry looking at the front gate. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Where were you at 11 o'clock? No, you wasn't. You were robbing white folks. You know what I'm saying? All of that bullshit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I hate that kind of behavior. Do you know what I'm saying? Just prejudging. You don't even know you. Do you know what I'm saying? That I hate that about London sometimes. You know what I mean? Even though London's inclusive, it still has a lot of that bullshit. Cold black at the front gate. You know what I'm saying? But over here, I ain't experienced no cold blacks, bro. You know what I'm saying? I haven't experienced it. And I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I can't lie. I felt okay. I felt good here. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, big up to Spain for that. Because I felt calm. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, yes, you get some looks. So some people kind of like, where are you from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Looking at you. Everyone here thinks I'm Dominican. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the thing I keep getting all the time. You Dominican. You look Dominican. Are you Dominican? So for the last time, I'm not Dominican, bro. And what surprises me is like there's millions of Africans that look like me. Yeah, it's such a weird thing as an African, yeah, that like you're generalized based on, yeah, of course there's dark skinned Africans, but it's like people can't believe it, bro. Like it's like, bro, do you know how big the continent? Like Rashid is African. Does me and Rashid look alike? We're both African. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're both African, bro. Do you get what I mean? Like it's mad, bro. Like it's mad. Like even Staffy, yeah, Staffy's African. Does me and Staffy look alike? We're from the same continent. We're from the same continent. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like it just surprises me, like how like it's such a basic thing, but how so many people don't, because you're black and can speak Spanish as well. To be honest, yeah, but bro, there's Africans here that can speak Spanish and they can clearly tell they're African. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like where I'm from, they can tell straight away I'm Cape Verdean. They can tell I'm Palop straight away because there's loads of people that look like me, people that look even less African than me. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, there's such a small kind of mindset when they say an African, it's like, you got to look like Akon. And if you don't look like Akon, you don't look African. It's like, bro, like, it's such a, the continent's so big. North Africans, you know, East Africans, West Africans, Southwest Africans, like South Africa, but it was such a massive mix and such a massive people and such a massive culture that I just don't understand. Like I remember when people were telling me, you don't eat jollof, you don't eat. I'm like, bro, do you know how big Africa? Bro, I'm not from the part that's English, bro. I'm from the part that's Portuguese. We don't eat jollof. Do you know what I mean? And it's not an offense. It's just we don't. You don't go to Angola and have jollof. But people are like, but I thought you're African. I'm like, but I am. Do you know what I mean? But it's mad, bro. It's mad how many times you have to keep explaining. Like things I thought is quite big. Like I never look at the Middle East and say they're all the same. Do you know what I mean? I don't look at someone from Jordan and say, oh, but you have to do what someone that's Iraq, I don't know, Persian or Iraqi or whatever, because you lot are from kind of the same part of the world. Or do you know what I mean? I understand that there's differences amongst them. Do you know what I mean? But it's like when you're African, you have to eat jollof. You have to eat, you only listen to Afrobeat. You have to, it's like, bro, we're massive. We're a massive continent. How is everyone like, is a Polish person the same as English person? Is English person the same as a Spanish person? Spanish person the same as a Russian person? You're all white. You're all white, but you're not all the same. But then that same of mentality doesn't apply when you're black. It's like when you're black, oh, you're all the same. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't get it. White people look at each other as different. Yeah, depending on what country you're from. But when you're black, it's like, no, you're all the same. It's like, we're not. We all got different beautiful cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like the Ethiopian, I think Ethiopia was the only African country not to be colonized. I think the most richest man that ever lived was Mansa Musa. He's from Mali. I think they got the oldest university in the world. This is all Africa. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, we're all different, but we all bring different things that, you know, I think the Ethiopian version of Christianity, I can't remember if it's Orthodox Christian. I don't want to get it wrong. Like, I think that like it's cool. Like the things that they do is cool, completely different to Angolans. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many things that are great about each country and difference and stuff like that. You know what I mean? The music coming out of South Africa, you know what I mean, is amazing. But it's just different to the music that I listen to. Like I don't know. It's like I don't know, man. Yeah. I feel like maybe the Middle East and Africa, I think, are the most misunderstood parts of the world. I think a lot of people like me, I'd put my hand up. I think I'm quite ignorant to the Arab world to an extent. Like I've had Iraqi friends, Afghan friends and stuff like that, but there's still big differences between all of them. Like even Persians are Persians are not Arabs, all these type of things that I learned along the way. But that's why I ask, I don't really just assume. I think when you're black, it's like they just assume, like, do you know what I'm saying? They just assume. And it's like, how can I look like any Latino when Latin people are mixed with black people? If anyone looks like anyone, not that anyone's better, because I'm not better than anybody, but if I'm from the original place, you look like me. I don't look like you. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't look Dominican. The Dominican looks like me because part of their heritage come from Africa. So how do I look like them? That's the thing I don't understand. How do I look like you? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not that all Dominicans are just black, but the majority are very heavily mixed with black people. So I don't know. It's one of them ones, but it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. I just find it interesting that people just make assumptions and they never actually do any research or try to learn or try to educate themselves. I find it interesting. People talk without even trying to educate themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? I always try to educate myself. Like, everything I know about Latinos, yeah. Everything I know about Latinos, yeah, it's like things that I learned. When I talk to you about Peruvian food, it's because I learned. When I talk to you about Colombians and Cali being salsa capital, it's because I listened. You know what I mean? People just throw things out. I find it funny. It doesn't affect me at all. I just find it funny. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, what I find interesting is because, like, obviously people from where I'm from are not really here in Spain. They'll go Portugal. So here is like, they're kind of, it's interesting because they're just looking at me like, rah, like, do you know what I mean? Like, what's like that? Yeah, it's just, they're just mad interested. Like they don't get it. Like how much Spanish I know, how much Latin stuff I know. And yeah, man, I feel proud of myself. I feel proud of myself that I can go around different environments, Latin, Caribbean, you know what I'm saying? All different cultures. And not all of them, obviously, I'm not, you're always learning in life, but that I can feel super comfortable, I can get around, I feel quite proud of myself. I feel quite proud of where I've got to, learning Spanish, as much Spanish as I do know, to understand as much as I do know. Like, the longer I'm here, the better that my Spanish is getting. Like, the more it's coming. Even she said yesterday, she was like, yo, your Spanish is like, it's like flowing. Do you know what I mean? And I think when you're using a language, it is like a muscle. You keep using it, it gets stronger. And the thing is, obviously, I don't speak Spanish every day. But then all of a sudden, it's like, all of a sudden, it's just, you know what I mean? All the time, even when I was in South America, like, I got surprised. I start saying phrases I didn't even know that I knew. Like, things like enter your brain, like, subconsciously. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself, you know, that I'm able to get to this point. Because yeah, I remember when I first started speaking Spanish, man, it was mad difficult, man. There's still moments where there's one or two things sometimes that I don't understand, like, you know what I mean? But it's most of the time, 95% of the time, it's calm. So I know black, I Dominican. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I Dominican, bro. I know black, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, I feel proud of myself. I'll give myself a little tap on the back. I feel proud of myself. You know what I mean? And my mum always laughs. She's like, rah, like, because my mum can't speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? My mum can understand a little bit. Her ear hasn't been in tuned enough. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the problem. If Spanish people are not around Portuguese people enough, it takes them quite a bit of time to understand because they're not used to the difference in pronunciation. But then when they're around each other, if they speak really slow, very slowly, within like a minute or two, they'll start understanding each other. It's just a slight accent change. But then they start understanding. When my mum's around it, then she starts understanding. But the fact that you know what I mean, I can speak Portuguese, I can speak Spanish. A lot of times, you know what I mean. My mum's older as well. She's kind of got less patience, but yeah. It's gonna be good when I sell the house and I invite her to come over here holiday. I think my mum's never been to Spain. It's gonna be interesting. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be like, why they keep? Because my mum looks even more Dominican than me. You know what I'm saying? She looks more Dominican. You know what I'm saying? They always think my mum's Dominican when they see my mum. Because my mum's even fairer than me. She's lighter than me. And yeah, she like her, yeah, I don't know. I think it's her hair color that she puts in as well and all that. Like, they think she's Dominican, innit? Mom even gets called Brazilian or Dominican. So yeah, a lot of people are like, are you? She's like, yeah, I'm Angolan. You know what I'm saying? And mom's like, yeah, they're like, oh, I thought you're Brazilian. Like, they think my mom's Brazilian. She gets Brazilian a lot. I don't get Brazilian. She gets Brazilian though. And then my younger sister gets Jamaican. They're like, you look Jamaican. They always thought my younger sister was Jamaican all the time. Everyone thinks my younger sister's Jamaican, bro. Every single time, bro. Every time they think that she's Jamaican. She gets called Jamaican all the time. Yeah. Mom's like, I took her to a Dominican restaurant one time. Mom's like, they took her to like, you know what I mean? Like a Dominican, yeah? And mom's like, and then they're like, "Tu no eres Dominicana?" And she's like, "Nah, I'm from Angola and Portugal." You know what I'm saying? And they're like, "What? But you look Dominican." Yeah, bro. Mom's like, "No." Yeah, I was like, my mom sometimes she pulls her face. She don't mean it, but she pulls her face. It's not because she's offended. It's just like she knows what she's like. How do you not know? Like I'm like, Mom, how are people just gonna know where you're from? But yeah, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's one of them ones, bro. My mom's like, "Oh, okay. But she liked the Dominican restaurant. I'm like the Dominican restaurant still. But she was like, yeah, she getting called Dominican the whole time. It was funny, bro. It was absolutely funny, man. But listen, big up to everyone that's locked in, man. I need to get ready. I need to get the hell out of here. Do you know what I'm saying? What is it? 1:30, I think. 1:30. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. We're gonna be two IRL streams today. You already know. Like yesterday, every day, 2 IRL streams. We're gonna be active. We're gonna be on the roads. And who should we redirect to? Who should we redirect to? Well, Deluded is alive. Deluded? Should we go Deluded? Deluded or Never a Foul? Who should I redirect to? Come on, chat. Who should I redirect to? Deluded or Never a Foul? Let me know. Deluded or Never a Foul? All right. If you man ain't decide, I'm gonna decide then. I'll go Never a Foul. Let's help out Never a Foul. Deluded, yeah? All right, cool. All right, Deluded. Okay, cool. We're redirecting to Deluded, Northside LDN. We're redirecting to Deluded, Northside Raid on the way in. And I'm out, familia. Love, love, love.